So the other day I posted a video regarding whether or not I should upgrade to Lion or if I should look into getting a new system. The crowd has spoken and I will let the lion roar. Now they suggested that I remember somebody saying very clearly that I should do a clean install, and I intend to do this. Mostly because a lot of what's on here was a carryover from the original Mac, or my original iMac from 2002. That was that's a 10-year-old system, so you can imagine content building up over 10 years, essentially going from system to system to system. I just recently decided to sit down and clean it all out, and I managed to free up approximately 20 gigabytes. A lot of applications that I don't use are still here only because I can't remember where they ended up. They're not in the applications folder, but because I'm going to do a clean install anyway, it doesn't matter. I've already decided what applications I plan to use most often. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to start clean from scratch. I already know like I said, I already know what applications I use most often. I'll just get those back. There is one concern that I have with this, and that is having to do with my photos and music that are on my iPhone. The last time I tried to transfer music and everything from my first generation iPod Touch back in 2008 to the MacBook that I'm on right now, because what had happened was I'd gotten a MacBook, then they almost immediately announced an upgrade, and I was getting a fair bang for the buck, so I decided to upgrade to the other system, to the system that I'm on now from the other one that I had originally gotten. So I did this, and I had stuff on my iPod, and I synced it with iTunes. iTunes was blank. My hope was that that it would basically go from my iPhone and populate iTunes in the process. This was not the case, and I ended up with a blank iPod and blank iTunes. Really, the only thing I want to restore are my photos and music. Everything else can just go by the wayside, because like I said, a lot of it's just piled up stuff over the years. A lot of bookmarks I don't even access anymore. I've probably forgotten that I've had them. Okay. So is there a way with a clean install of Leopard that I can essentially transfer just my music and movies with music and photos without having to transfer over what is essentially a time machine backup? And that would include apps and everything that I would not use. So, any thoughts on this? But yes, I do plan on doing a clean install of Lion once I get the ability to go ahead and download it. But again, the question that I'd like answered is, when I do this clean install, can I successfully transfer my photos and my music from my iPhone back to the Mac without it essentially going the opposite direction and creating a blank device on both ends? Any input on this would be appreciated. Thank you for watching. Comments are welcome, and have a nice day.